Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start a new campaign with High Chiefess Daurama of Kano, so the famous campaign of the one that gets you the achievement of Mother Vassal. So I gave it a kickstart earlier. It's a pretty challenging one. I want to start from scratch on Iron Man mode to get the achievement of Mother Vassal. So that for those of you who don't know this achievement, basically you start off as this character and you reform the religion and you convert all of Africa to that religion while you control Africa. So it's the African continent. So this is going to be an interesting start for me because I've never played anywhere in this region and I like, this fresh start. It's going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be definitely exciting. So we're starting as the chiefess of the Hausa people. So my government tier right now is only at county level. So I need to be quick and fast in terms of capturing the territory, but also around me, but also being able to include that into a duchy and then later into a kingdom. Otherwise I will be losing territory. So this is something very dangerous. I need to be very quick with this situation, right? So I will probably lead myself just because I have a high kind of commander advantage of 15. So here this when you begin the campaign, it's going to prompt you to this event where you have it talks about his situation for Hausa land, and there's been basically a line of matriarchal rulers, of which I am the latest, and I have a chance here of not caring about that and allowing for the man to rule. So my husband, who's actually from distant lands, he's an Arab traveler, and basically I can concede to that and allow him to have his ways, but then the son that we have together would be a part of his dynasty and not mine, so I have no heir. Or I can go full on matriarchal and adopt female preference laws, which means that basically my son becomes part of the house, but he's also disinherited, and my sister will become the heiress. I want to play that. I want to try something kind of fresh, play matriarchal. That's kind of interesting, and get my sister in marriage as well. So for the time being now, I'm basically just trying to annex these guys here to my west, and I need to start expanding as soon as possible. And I think after this war I might be able to create a duchy. Let me see. Will I have enough territory for the duchy? I mean, I can also usurp, or will I be able to create this one? We will see. Maybe not. Maybe it's too early, but perfect. We won this war. And so that's one war out of the way. And I want to see if I were to basically wage war on my other neighbors, what would I be able to get? So they're considered to be inferior if I'm able to draw on my allies. So my allies being the Kano and let me see who else, and Nana Oyo of Oyo. So within, I think, okay, here to the south. So they can get us some good soldiers, or they would be really good allies. I'm gonna take consorts, which will help me actually get children. And so I mean, I could call my allies if anything, if it gets worse, but at the same time we're good for now, right? So we will have to reform our religion eventually, and I think I'm going to go for a religion that is allows for kind of warfare and is a little bit more on the bellicose side, just because this is going to be quite the expansionist campaign, right? Since I began to withhold information from Mariam, she has made a damn fool of herself on more occasions than I can count. Dismissing her hopeless, outdated suggestion has been easier than outwitting a dog. Now she remains quiet, eyes cast low. I want to become a duchess right away. Though I control all the territory that I have, so it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I will raise raiders and go on raiding sprees, right? So let's go raid this capital here. That will give us a good loot of 15 ducats. So looting is the option right now. It's the only option we have. Or raiding. That will weaken them significantly. Perfect. So there's... That's been looted. Okay, this guy's looting, so let's loot here. That will give us also an additional 15 ducats. Everyone's looting each other here, so that's interesting. Would I be able to make it here? No, I would face attrition. Maybe loot these guys here to the north. The tribe of Takeda. They are Butur. It's part of the Berber group. We are starting this campaign really... It's a really difficult campaign actually, I find. Just, I think, the start though. And then maybe if I could kind of start consolidating the territory around me, I will snowball. Okay. We can send this kid off as ransom. So, I mean, we're making money off of this, but I want to be able to raid as much as possible. I can recruit men at arms, and also I want to bring up my law here. Higher law authority will give me a little bit more levies, so I can create, as well I can create a contingent. Maybe I will go for the Sahel horsemen. They're good in dry lands and desert, oasis, bad in hills, in mountains, desert mountains, and wetlands. This is perfect for us. We don't need to worry. So we got ourselves a contingent of Sahel horsemen. And I think we're gonna go to another war. We will attack these guys. I will go for my claim. Now they do have allies, and this might be dangerous. Let's see if they call their allies into the war. So far it's just me and them, which means that I may be able to keep it the way it is without allies coming in, because I don't want to lose prestige. But they did call their allies, so now I'm going to be forced to call my allies. How much can this guy... Yeah, I will just call him. It's a huge blow to the prestige, but at least I will make sure that I am not, you know, eaten alive. Flatter me, my lord. Just please send your troops though. So I think I'm gonna get desecrated here if they don't come in. Just, okay, perfect. They came in at the right time. Alright, so it's actually... Wait a second. So my husband is the head of Kano. So what happens when he dies? It's... his son... from a concubine. Okay, alright, I see. So my husband is... Okay, I am pregnant now from my consort. Perfect. They are making their way down to Kano, so we should attack quickly before they get any war score. Okay, so if they don't get in very soon, we will be desecrated. Okay, perfect. My sister is... I think this is her. Is it my sister? No, never mind. But she is heavily injured. So one of my vassals. I think maybe it's time we go for their capital too. So with the progress that we're making, pretty soon we are going to be able to create a duchy title. Okay. I lost my child, so I'm no longer pregnant. No time for any kind of romance right now. So we're gonna be able to end this war pretty soon. And this guy's relentless. Okay, we won this battle. This is giving us enough. This is giving us prestige. Or fame, but let's see. Perfect, we win. So, and this is a good beginning. It's fairly decent. Nothing ideal, but I mean, I'll take it. Okay. Let's see. Would I be able to declare a duchy here? So we have the amount of counties, we just don't have the money for it. So I will raise raiders right now, and they could perhaps help us get that money. So there's loot to be made here, although these places are not fully recovering. These are my allies, in fact. Maybe if I can go there to Zarma. The whole region has been kind of pillaged. So I can create the duchy, just I don't have the money yet. Perhaps with this raiding here I will be able to get it. Well, it's 3 ducats, but anyways, I mean, anything will do right now. Perfect. We've really plundered it, and then we're gonna go back into our territory. I will create the Duchy of Gobir, and here we go. I'm a duchess now, or the equivalent of that in the cultural group that I'm playing. So I'm a high chieftain. I'm a high chiefess. I like how the attire changes when you become something higher. So good start for now. Now let us see. Eventually I'm going to be able to subjugate. But maybe it's too early for that. Let me see if I can just attack them here. This medium is getting on my nerves. I don't mind actually turning her into a rival because it gives me 150 prestige. And that means I can subjugate the guy below me here. But would it be wise is the question. Do I want to subjugate him just yet? Or should I pick county after county so that way I don't get too vast of a group under me? I will actually go for the county just for now. Let's go. We are expanding pretty quick. Let me see if I can actually defeat him in this battle. So is he on the battlefield? Yes, he is. Hopefully this can go well. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's definitely going my way. His armies have been weakened, and if I need to, I can eventually call my allies to my help. But for now, I think we're good. Thing is, I am wounded. I should avoid going into battle sometimes. Let me see if I actually have better commanders than myself. Thing is, I don't. Okay, let's attack them one more time. Alright. Perhaps we can actually capture him right now in battle and just end this. No, we didn't, but I think I'm gonna hit his armies one more time just to end this. Perfect. It's done. Good start. Good expansion from the very beginning. She's the heiress. Can I give her this? Sure, why not? At this rate, I'm just basically attacking anyone I can. Oh boy, I really like the geography here. It's really neat. It's a kind of fresh. It's a fresh start. It's a different start. So these guys are going to be subjugated, which means that they're smart. They're going to be subjugated, which means that we are essentially gonna take them in, and the lands, they will get to keep their territory. It's just that I will be their liege, right? So I will be this guy's liege. Right, so it's a subjugation war. I like these kind of depictions of corridors and in between desertous places until you get into North Africa. It's really fascinating. One day I'd like to play as kind of some of these Berber groups in the kind of in the middle of the desert and see how you can expand. So many different kind of campaigns I want to start. Okay, this guy remained in the capital, which we captured. So now let's go up and capture this mountain or this hill. These desert mountains. And then this war will be... Actually, no, I might have to go down because my character is in the capital. And if she's caught, then they're basically gonna win the war. Okay, I gained the trait pregnant. I can ransom this kid. I'll keep him. He might be bringing up the war score by some chance, so I can negotiate an alliance with my sister, who's also my heir, don't forget. Okay, so we won. We won. That's the complete desecration right there. So do I have any factions against me? Just the peasant rabble. I can create another duchy, but I won't be doing that right now. Kanem is strong here beside me. So let us disband. Huh. Would I be able to subjugate again is the question. You can only do it once in your lifetime. That's a good start. We can take this county here. Basically what I'm doing right now is just seizing on the vulnerabilities. Taking advantage of the kind of vulnerable states that these counties are in. And just now I will send my army there. I completely ended their armies in one battle. The moment I get enough piety, I'm gonna actually reform my religion with whatever character. In fact, the earlier this, the better, because that way you can start by converting your lands before you start expanding too much. Okay, so we are making some significant progress. Okay. So this guy's the only vassal I have, and oh no, I have two. Okay, my sister, my half-sister, right. How can I forget? She's not in an alliance against me. Let's see, who is this person? Maybe I can give her this newly acquired territory. The Chiefdom of Kebi. So, good. When will I be able to create a kingdom? Kingdom of Hausaland. Oh. So I just need one more duchy and then 250 ducats, and then I should be able to call for one. I think my character is actually going to live long enough to be able to get there. So maybe one more duchy, just because I'm kind of getting a little bit impatient here, and not just impatient, but also kind of overly ambitious. So good start so far, very good start. Let's go defeat them. Okay. The fact that they were retreating actually helped us a lot. Okay, so this guy is not even on the battlefield. Okay, let's capture this city first, or this settlement here, before we move on to the capital. A call to war. If I decline... Damn it, I actually declined by accident. I wasn't fast enough. Okay. It's okay though. I will move on to their capital now. Sometimes it's actually good to slow down the speed just because it's much easier. Okay, so I got a faction forming against me. It's a peasant rabble. I should be able to take care of them very easily. What if I ransom this guy? and keep the war going. Okay, so that's 50 ducats. And then if I, you know what, I'll just I don't want anyone getting too powerful, so maybe let's see. There's another Mariam. Give her this town here, so we are beginning to grow. Can we go to war with this guy? Yes, we can. I mean, I can create. I have few champions. Can I create some new territory? Titles can be created, yeah. The Duchy of Air. Or, but you know, I think at this point though, I will just rely on raiding. So my daughter gained the trait Pensive. Let's see. Why can I not actually secure marriages? Okay. So alliance power. High Chiefdom of Kanem. Of course we're gonna go for that. Are you kidding me? Kanem is really strong. I mean, one of the strongest in the area. Okay, so we attack. We're going on a raiding campaign. There's not much to loot though, that's the problem. I know it's probably a lot of money, a lot of loss, that the casualties there are immense. I lost 200 troops going through that desert, but I mean, or those plains, but we really need some money. We're so desperate. I might have to grant a tax lien. Just because my forces have been weakened. Alright. So we come back with 18 loot. Not bad. Let's see. Get us some alliance here. I think this is... Okay, so I've had many children, mothered many children, so the general opinion of me rises. People like me. My vassals like me. But I want to become a queen as soon as possible. Let's see. Succession, Confederate partition. I need to avoid, upon my death, I need to avoid my kingdom being split. So, or my domains being split. Let's see where my titles will be going. So everything's going to be going to my daughter Aminata. But I want to create a kingdom as soon as possible, just for the sake of, you know. There are a lot of prisoners I can release. Thing is, will I get money from them? Let's see what our religion allows for. Adorcism enables to seek aid of the spirit's decision, makes the following traits. Virtues. Possess with the following effects. Bori opinion plus 20. Piety plus 2%. Or plus 2, pardon me, per month. Esotericism. No. Ritual celebrations. Oh, these are good. You earn piety. And your vassals are more inclined to join you on things. But I don't know, it's kind of a lame tenet in my opinion, because you know, I need something kind of more, you know, worthy of kind of war. Okay. send these troops to help our allies. We really need to form a kingdom right now. A kingdom tiered government. I will see the kingdom title. Okay, so we need more money for sure. So be it. Disband. Luckily we're only 39, so nothing major. But we keep getting called to wars, which we will obviously assist in. We're at war with who? Who are we at war with? Let me tell you. The Fizan, I think. Yes. It might be worthwhile sending our troops. And then after this, or very soon, I think I'm going to call it an end for this segment. I'll come back with more episodes, just to keep the kind of segments not too long. I'm gonna take the capital. I'm not compensating anyone. I need money at the moment. My son turned out to be shy. So my heiress can actually have something, you know, a good education. She's the child of a concubine, but she's pensive. Let's educate her. Let's see if anyone has better skills than we do. I like ambitious people. Okay. We are building the prestige. Okay, so that war has been won. I think it's bad. Canem is kind of getting scary though. Okay, this guy has no allies. He's completely abandoned. This war is just gonna be a walk in the park. I keep getting pregnant. Okay, so more territory has been added. How much loot do they have on them? Okay, so more expansions are going on and more expansions. I think for the time being I'm just gonna, you know, put a stop to this segment here, and I'm gonna come back with more episodes. So please, if you get the chance, feel free to subscribe. You know, enjoy the content. I'm gonna come with more content, and hopefully you're, you know, we'll be able to go through this achievement very smoothly. So my next goal is to kind of perhaps reform the religion, given that she's making a lot of piety points per month, so I could get to a reformation. Let's see how much that would cost me. Around, you know, 3,500 if I add more stuff. So I'm obviously going to play around with it. But I'd like, you know, everyone's input the more it actually develops. So thank you for watching, and I will be back with more episodes. See you soon, very soon, with more content. Thank you.